Let a be any non-zero real number, then a to the 0 is equal to 1. 5 to the 0 is 1, 9 to the 0 is 1, negative 7 between parentheses to the 0 is 1. Without parentheses, 7 to the 0 is 1, and then we tack on the negative sign. X to the 0 is 1, 3a to the 0, the whole thing is 1 between parentheses. Without parentheses, it's 3 times a to the 0. And it'll be 3 multiplied by a to the 0, which is 1. So the answer is 3. Y to the 8th to the 0 is 1. So the answer is x squared times y to the 7th. Let a be any non-zero real number and n any whole number. A to the negative n is equal to 1 over an. We displace the base and we change the sign of the exponent. 4 to the negative 1 is 1 to the 4 over 1. 3 to the negative 2 is 1 to 3 to the second. It's equal to 1/9. 5 to the negative 3 is 1 over 5 to positive 3. And 5 times 5, 25 times 5, 125. The answer is 1 over 125. Negative 7 with parentheses to the negative 2 will be 1 over negative 7 between parentheses to the second, which is 1 over 49. Negative 7 to the negative 2 without parentheses will be 1 over 7 squared, and then we tack on the negative sign. The answer is negative 1 over 49. Negative 8 between parentheses to the negative 3 will be 1 over negative 8 between parentheses. We change the sign of the exponent to the third. The exponent is odd, it stays negative, and 8 times 8 times 8 is 64 times 8, which is 512. So it's negative 1 over 512. Negative 8 to the negative 3, it's 1 over 8 to the third, and then we tack on the negative sign. So it's negative 1 over 512. We get the same answer. X to the negative 1 is 1 over x. Y to the negative 5 is 1 over y to the 5th. A to the negative 13, 1 over a to the 13. AM to the n is equal to AMN. We multiply the exponent. A to the third between parentheses to the 6 is equal to a to the 3 times 6, which is a to the 18th. X to the 7 to the negative 2 is equal to x to the 7 times negative 2. It's equal to x to the negative 14, which is 1 over x to the 14. Y to the negative 4 to the negative 1 is equal to y to the negative 4 times negative 1. The negative times a negative is a positive. The answer is y to the 4th. A to the 0 to the 5th is a to the 0 times 5, which is a to the 0, which is 1. 2 to the third to the second is 2 to the 3 times 2, which is 2 to the 6. 2 times 2 times 2 6 times is equal to 64. Negative 3 to the second is equal to negative 3 to the fourth, because 2 times 2 is 4. And negative 3 to the fourth is negative 3 times itself 4 times. So it's 9 times 9 is equal to 81. A, B, between parentheses to the n, is equal to an times bn. Power of a product. Xy to the fourth will be x to the fourth times y to the fourth. AB to the fifth will be a to the fifth times b to the fifth. 3x cubed between parentheses will be 3 cubed, which is 27, times x cubed times y cubed. Between parentheses, negative 2 a to the fifth b to the seventh will be negative 2 to the third, negative 8. A fifth to the third, 3 times 5, 15, a to the 15th. B seventh to the third, 7 times 3, 21, b 21. Negative 8, a 15, b 21. 4 to the second will be 16, x to the 6 to the second, x to the 12, 6 times 2, y2 to the second, y to the fourth, 2 times 2, z8 to the second, z to the 16th. For 6, 2/5 cube times m to the fifth to the third, m to the 15, n to the 1 to the third is n to the third. 2/5 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, divided by 5 times 5 times 5, which is 125, times m to the 15 times n cubed.